This is a tutorial on how to add the standards to your introduction video. And I have created some tools to use. I've got a site that I'm going to start using for training, as well as a Google community for such purposes of this tutorial video. So we're looking at a site very much like any of the course shells that you're using for any of your courses. And most generally, you'll have the instructor's name here with their picture as you click on it. But here's the community. Okay, so we're going to go click on the community. And this is assuming we've already recorded our introduction video and you're looking for a home to put it someplace. Okay. And let's go to all posts. We should have a post in here. There we go. All right. I wondered where it went. Okay, so what I have essentially done is when I started this process, I recorded my video. Actually, I use Screencast-O-Matic, the very same tool that I'm using to record this video now. I just blew it up to where it was just a webcam. And then I loaded that into YouTube, and then I pulled it over into this example that you see right here. Okay, so how it got here was I clicked on the pencil right there. I typed in my post, and I started out with putting in here Module 1, Introduction Video, and I would like for you guys to do that as well. Always identify the module that you're in. And then I went into the shell. You notice I've got it up here saved as a tab, and went to the standards. And so I needed to pick one from the professional learning standards for educational leaders. It's a nice little booklet. The standards are kind of buried in after all the explanation and the intro to it. Feel free to read that at your leisure. Okay, so here's standard 1, vision, mission. Okay, so I'm reading through these. And I'm thinking, well, I just did an introductory video explaining a little bit about myself. And so I'm thinking, I'm sharing a vision with you. So I went into the community. And actually, I apologize, I went right to the ISTE standard first. So let me back up a little bit. Let's go to the ISTE standards. Those are the ones I did first. And I'm sitting here reading the vision, and I'm wanting to inspire everybody to use digital resources, even though you're learning about whatever content this class is about. So when I went in to put it into here, now that makes more sense. I chose visionary leadership. And you'll see that I did not write all of this word for word. I paraphrased it. Let's go back and take a look. By creating this video, so I'm embedding it into the submission, I have shared my desire, you can read, blah, 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 blah. And then the next standard I put in here when I was looking at the professional standards. I didn't really want to relate back to vision. Scrolling through, and you can see all these function statements. And then I get here, and you notice I've got this one. Promote the effective use of technology in the service of teaching and learning. Haha, that's what I wanted to use in my submission. So you see it there. And then I wind it up with a conclusion statement. The completion of this submission demonstrates I have successfully embedded 2 standards as required. Not only that, I've also introduced myself to you. Okay. So that's how that all got here. And you'll notice what I like to see is when you properly embed, and let me show you that real quick. Type all your stuff here, get your standards in up at the top, then come down here and click on the link, add the URL to your video, tell it okay, nothing's going to happen because we don't have anything in there, and then click your post. And then it's going to ask you to pick. We're doing various forms of submissions. Yours will say module 1, module 2, whatever. So you pick the one that's supposed to go into, and I'll delete this here in a minute. Okay, so you've got that in there. So then when you go to make a comment on someone else's video, you're going to come down here and you're going to click on the comment icon right here. And there we go. And you're going to post your comment. At the conclusion, and you're going to do this 5 times because you're going to do this for 5 of your classmates. And you post your comment, and then you're going to come back into your standards. And I don't care. You're going to post one of each. You're going to find a standard in here, but you're not going to paraphrase it. You're just going to take like ISTE 1 and the letter A. And that's all you have to do. Now, you don't have to do that for all 5 unless you want to, but you're going to use the same standard from ISTE and the same standard for the professional learning standards on that particular assignment. You don't have to, well, if they said something different, I got to find a standard that matches what they've said. No. You're applying a standard because you're responding and you're providing feedback to this particular content. And so you might follow it up with ISTE 1A PSEL 2B. And then I have record of that. I've seen that you have applied it to a standard based on your comment. And if you want to just copy and paste this on the other 5, that's fine. It makes it easier for me to find that you've attached a standard. But I will look at every one of yours until I find that you have an inclusion of a standard there. And then you'll just post it. And it'll have your name on it. And I'll be able to see that you have a comment in there welcoming the student. And here's the standards. Okay? All righty. So that's basically in a nutshell how to put your standards up here for this particular assignment. As time permits, I will continue to create videos like this to help provide you some guidance and help you get over some of the rough humps as we continue to move forward with learning all about the content and the effective use of technology in your classes. Thank you very much.